Today, I also want to speak on homeless shelters in the United States. I'm homeless myself, and I share my experience on social media. And a lot of people come and say, "Oh, why don't you go to a homeless shelter?" People don't understand most homeless shelters in not only the big cities but also little small cities are full. Okay, I didn't even bother checking out the homeless shelter since I've been in San Francisco this week since I've been here because I already figured that it would be full, it would be hard to get into, and it would be really complicated and all this, right? And and people have been saying, "Oh, you should go there, you should check it out," and I'm still gonna go there to try to get some resources because I gotta get my ID. But I just noticed I had some newspapers that I took last night to lay down over the concrete so I didn't like lay directly on the concrete. And on the newspaper, right on the front page of the newspaper or on a different page, it says the homeless, they're trying to build a new homeless shelter, because the homeless shelters are overpopulated here in San Francisco, where I'm at. This is in the newspaper that I'm laying down on while I'm homeless in the parking lot garage. And they said that there's a new homeless shelter they're trying to build with 235 beds, but it keeps on getting delayed, and they're trying to finish construction of it and be able to open it because there's so much homeless people in San Francisco, and there's so many homeless people in so many cities. I had somebody come on my live the other day say, "Oh, why don't you and all the other homeless people just build some tents or whatever together?" And the thing is, like, a lot of people do that in big cities, like that exists. But as I was saying in one of my other videos, we want better. We want people to actually all have housing. There's actually enough. There's more empty houses in the United States than there's homeless people, and we don't want anyone to be homeless anymore. So me sharing my experience, I'm also trying to bring awareness to this issue, and I actually want us to solve this issue not only in the United States but across the whole world. Everybody should at least have a house. Everybody deserves a house to live in and their basic needs met. And we have enough resources. We have enough resources to where we can have prosperity, and we can also make sure everybody, no matter where they are in society, they have their base needs met. They have shelter, food, clothing, and all this. I talked to a famous rapper, Fly Soldier, came on my live yesterday, and they were talking about, "Oh, you're communist. They don't agree with me. They're getting triggered, and they're saying, oh, you think everybody should have the same thing?" I'm like, no. I think people should be able to prosper and enjoy the wealth that they create for themselves. I just don't think people should be able to exploit the labor of others. I think everybody should be given their fair share of the value of their labor, and everybody should have a base level of necessities met because we have enough resources, extra resources.